Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hot Take with Mr. H. Well, today I have my first female guest, Miss Fatima.
Yay! Excited to be here and on episode 11, which is one of my favorite numbers.
11. 11's a master number, as they say in the numerology world.
Well, I'm from November, so fun fact,
Okay,
that's
that's
why
11.
I love 11.
Okay. Well, it was hard for me to get you here. We could tell a little story real quick. Obviously.
Why was it hard for you to reach to me?
Well,
Tell them.
For one, you seem intimidating and you're always on the go, so it's hard for anybody to get your attention. And one way I got your attention was I told you to unblock me.
And that became like our little insider because he randomly would just go up to me and say, unblock me. And I would be like, what? When did I block you? The only reason why I would have you blocked is if you send me some dick pictures. Like he said, no, I didn't. It's just something to get your attention. And then from there, it became like our insider. Like I'll be in the ring doing my ring card, and then I'll see him in the audience saying, unblock me. And everybody doesn't understand why he says that. And the other ring girls are like, why does he say that to you? It just became like a thing for us. So it's funny.
The people in the audience love it and they just laugh at me.
Yeah.
And it was funny when you're like, did you send me a dick pic? I'm like, no. I don't even follow you.
That's the only reason why I would have you blocked if you send me dick pictures. If you want to get blocked, send a dick pic.
No, don't send no. You don't need.
So, yeah, it became like a funny thing. Every time he sees me, unblock me, or I hear it in the audience and he'll just say, unblock me. And it just became like our way of saying hello.
That was my way, yeah. Because, I only have like one or two sentences to talk to you because you're always
quick.
busy.
Yeah, it's
and
quick.
I don't know how you could keep that smile when you're doing your poses up there in the ring. And
it's hard.
You're just
we'll,
there.
We'll get to that, but it is. For the people that think that isn't work, it is work. Being
you have to have suck in the gut. And
not only that, after the fights and the events, not just the boxing fights, every event in general, escaping from the convention center, from the arena is the hardest part because the moment you walk out all the way to your car, they're going to be asking for pictures. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to hide. Like, I don't want to be rude because I want to, obviously, that's what I'm there for, to take pictures. But then it's like, once you're clocked out, you're like, I just want to get to my car and pop these heels off. But all the way, I kid you not, all the way to the car, we have people asking for pictures.
I bet, but don't you have security? Or people that walk you out?
Sometimes, most of the times we get like a special parking, so we don't have to go as far as getting a security because we're just like right there. Especially since we arrive to the events very early, we're right there, so we don't have to have the need for that. But yeah, people do follow you all the way to your car. I've never had like a bad experience though here. People are very nice. People are very polite. So I've never had a bad experience when it comes to that.
Okay, but for the people that don't know you in the boxing world, who is Fatima?
Fatima is a very spontaneous girl. A lot of people that follow me on social media know that I love to travel, which is something we have in common. I've been working in events since 2016, and I would also do car shows before that. So yeah, I'm in the world of modeling and photography, events. Yeah.
Did you do Lowrider magazine?
I did Lowrider. Yeah, I did Lowrider magazine. I did Lowrider events all over the country.
What other magazines have you came out on?
Lowrider magazine, and I think it was one magazine. I'll give you the cover for that so that you can put it because I don't remember the name.
We'll put it down in the link below also too. So, growing up, how was it like being?
Growing
Fatima?
up, I can honestly say I had the best childhood. Like I loved my childhood. My mom was a single mom working a lot, but she would work a lot, but she would always try to put in her absence of working and would always complement that with, we're going to go for a nice dinner, or we're going to go for a nice trip, or we're going to go shopping. So she would work a lot, but she would also take the time to dedicate that time back to my brother and I, which is only him and I.
What would you tell that girl today?
Honestly, in this moment of my life, reaching my master's degree was such an accomplishment for me because I was never like book smart ever. Like I was that one student that would like stay up studying all night and would like get a 70 or like a C minus, and I would like pass. My mom would make fun of me and she would be like, pasaste de panzazo. which is like you barely made it, but you made it. And I was always that student. Like I was always a student that like barely passed. I would stay up studying all night and I would doubt myself. I would be like, I'm not smart, like how come I can't retain this information? Like,
Oh, she already cried. She's already busting out the cry.
oh
Here we
my
go, the
God, you
tears.
would have these napkins. Stop.
I have toilet paper too.
You have toilet paper with dollar signs.
Yeah.
I'm going to need the real one though.
Later.
I know, it's so funny. But yeah, so now it's like getting my master's degree, like telling that to little me, especially like the teachers, like they were probably like, oh, this girl, like she's not gonna be able to like graduate or
Most
get an
teachers are
associate's
haters.
degree.
Most teachers are haters,
Most
though.
teachers are hater and they start pointing out to the kids and start like kind of saying, like, this one's gonna make it, this one's not gonna make it, or this one doesn't have it, this one has it. But you know what? It's about the determination. It's about not giving up and about being, I like to say, terca. Like, if one word can describe me, is that I'm real terca. Do you know what that is? Yeah. I'm very like, I'm gonna find a way to make it happen. And that's one thing that everybody around me tells me. They're like, how do you make it? Like, what you say, like, you make it happen. Because I'm just very terca. And I feel like that's the key for life. Like, just being just so persistent with everything. And I think that's what got me to accomplishing my master's degree, which we're going to have more coming soon. More degrees.
Okay, good. No, that's good. There's never enough
more degrees coming, but that's a surprise. That's for the next episodes.
Okay, all right. We already got her booked for the next one. Mm-hmm. It was hard to get her here, but once we got her here, we got her hooked. That's a good thing. People know you as the ring girl. I mean, obviously, what kind of stigma comes with that?
It comes with a stigma of like, oh my God, what you said, I can't talk to her, or she's unreachable, But I feel that that's what's fun about the events, that people actually can approach us and get to sense like our personality from every single ring girl. And I'm sure you know that, right? You get to
I've heard from a friend.
You go and you get a sense of like each ring girl and their personality. Some are more like giddy, some are more shy, some are more like, hey,
out there.
Yeah,
most of them are out there.
Yeah, most of them
you
are
have
out
to be
there.
out there to be a ring girl.
Exactly. So you get that side. I love that. I love that about being a ring girl.
I know I did think that of you. Like, well, I always shoot my shot and just throw it out there. But at that time, I was just being stupid. But yeah. I'm glad it caught your eye and your attention, and it wasn't as hard to get you onto the podcast. Mm-hmm. And I wanted a female because I have nothing but dudes here. But I wanted to bring you because...
And dudes don't cry.
Yeah, dudes don't. I never have to bust it out.
You never had a tear. It's a first.
But I wanted to, obviously I bring dudes here, but women are right now. It's the time to be like successful. Women are just as successful, if not more successful, than men. So that's why I wanted to bring you here to kind of give us some of your accomplishments, so you could let us know your accomplishments and how you got there and what it took.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it had a lot to do with my childhood. I had a mom that embraced all my flaws. When I talk about every flaw, she would always find an excuse and she would be like, no, this, and no, we're going to fix that. Like, I remember TMI, but I was always like so traumatized about being flat chested. And she's like, don't even worry about that. Why are you worrying about that? As soon as you turn 18, you can fix that. You can fix anything you want about your insecurities. And it did. Like, it is true. And that's what I was mentioning to you, that's where my username came from, because we are like the first ones to critique and find our flaws and pinpoint like the smallest details that people don't even see. And from there, I had MySpace, and I had to come up with a username.
She's giving her age. She's revealing her age
with the MySpace.
For sure.
But it was that. It was like that name came from there when I was in that from having a mom that was just, you don't have any flaws. You're flawless. Like, every insecurity you have can be fixed. It's true. Like, you have crooked teeth, you can get braces. You have like a skin problem, there's millions of products now like that can fix that. So it's just about that. Como dicen, no hay mujer fea, nada más sin dinero. So it's true. Like you can literally fix any insecurity you have.
Yeah, but for people that don't know the audience, what is your handle, your Instagram handle, your
It's Fatima Flawless.
Fatima Flawless?
Hmm.
And I think it's goes with the Mexican culture how they find your biggest insecurity
And they bully you about it.
they make it your
You're the
nickname.
el flaco, el
They
gordo,
make it your
el
nickname,
oh
so
my
that
goodness.
sticks with you. But that in a way it builds you up better. You have more character, and you could take a joke, and you're not gonna get offended. Like right now, the time we're living in, it's like everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah.
But
They
man,
don't know
when they
about
if they
that.
grew up with me, shit,
Yeah.
every
Bullying,
yeah,
like especially like if you get bullied in school, there's a meme that says, our family would bully us like 1,000 times more than what we would get bullied at school.
yeah, it prepares you for the real world
Yeah.
because honestly, it's pretty bad out there.
Hmm.
But what's something else that we don't know about you?
Something that you all don't know about me is on I'm very like a homebody. I'm a mom of three pets. I have two dogs, Pomeranians, and a cat. And I'm such a homebody. Like people think that they see me at events and they think, "Oh my god, she's social." But honestly, it drains my social battery a lot. So I'm the type of person that I will like bed rot. Is that what they call it nowadays? Bed rot. Like if it's a Sunday that I don't have an event, I'll force myself to sleep like 15 hours. Like I will not
Recharge the battery. You
recharge like
have
the
to.
social. Yeah, because I'm very social. I'm very like I laugh a lot. I'm like very uh, like energized and everything. So I feel like I do need that to recharge. So I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, she drinks a lot, she goes out a lot, and it's like, no, dude, I'm such a homebody. I'm so boring.
So it goes against what people assume of you.
Yeah.
But that's why I wanted to bring you on because we've seen pictures of you and we see videos of you, but you're never speaking or saying anything.
Yeah.
So I wanted
Never
to,
having a
yeah, no
conversation.
conversation. So
Hmm.
that's why I wanted to bring you and chop it up with
Yes.
you a
Well,
little
thank
bit.
you for having me.
Yeah, it's been fun. What are your hobbies?
I love to work out. Like I was telling you, that's part of the reason why I don't do much because once I work out and I like to come out like drenched. Like I like to sweat, like sweat, sweat, sweat. So once I get back home, I take a shower. By the time you blow dry this hair, by the time it's like, no, I'm ready for bed. So my hobbies is working out. And I like to do the most random activities. As long as it's like active, I'm there. Pickleball, paddle, running, hiking, swimming. Like I'll be down to try any activity as long as it's something like active.
And you said you like to travel.
I love to travel, which is something we have in common.
What's one of your favorite destinations?
My number one destination is Greece. That's
Greece.
first place. Second place is Monaco. I love Monaco because Monaco gives you a feel of like, what was I saying? Millonaria,
Yeah.
rich. It gives you that like, wow, it's reachable. Like I can have all this, like this luxury life that they have. There's just yachts and expensive shops.
And the water's just beautiful.
It's
Clear.
beautiful. The people are just so like what they walk around and they just have this aura of like richness and empowerment and it just fuels you up. Like it makes you want to come back home and hustle. Honestly,
And you're
that's
a
why
hustler yourself. I've seen you
I
and I
like.
admire that and I see that
Thank
and right
you.
now I was doing my homework on you and then I saw that you had the master's degree, you have a bachelor's. What do you have your bachelor's
Not
in?
not just beauty, but brains. I have my bachelor's in mass communications and
Mass
I have my
communication.
master's in communications.
So this is
Yeah.
along your guidelines.
Yes. I went for my master's because it was during COVID. So I had a lot of free time and I'm like, you know what? It's my time. Like my graduation for my bachelor's sucked because it was one of those like drive-through things. It was so sad because it's like I worked so hard like for my bachelor's and then for me to have like this freaking like drive-through graduation. So then from there I'm like, you know what? I have a lot of free time. Like it's accessible right now. When is a better chance? Right now. So I decided to go for my master's during COVID. Hmm.
And do you practice your
Not
degrees?
yet. I feel like that's something that I did for future because right now, as you know, I live off of beauty and like the body and all that. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to live off of this for the rest of my life. I need to think what's going to be on for the second part of my life, second chapter of my life. That's the reason why I decided to just further my studies because that's something that no one's going to take away from me. My beauties are going to fade, but my brains and my degrees, they're going to be there.
Now, I know you started doing beauty.
Hmm.
Uh what were you doing
I
exactly?
was in the beauty industry. When I was 18, I started doing nails because I wanted that to put me through college. So then I got so caught up in the beauty industry. From there, I did aesthetics. So I did everything with skincare, Botox, fillers, all of that. Back in 2012, 2013, around there. I was very young. But now, thankfully, I was able to thrive off of that, put a business, and now I live off of having beauty suites and doing rental spaces for other people that want to do that.
What other ventures have you done?
Ventures as
Like,
in,
let's say OnlyFans.
yes, I've done OnlyFans. That was also during COVID times when it was booming, when it was like the it thing to have OnlyFans when girls were making a lot of money. I did it because I was working with a photographer from LA. And fun fact, back in the day, OnlyFans was like a pyramid scheme. It was like you would have a username and you would have models under you. So you would make money off of the models. So there's one photographer from LA, Mozart. I love his photography. He's amazing, Mozart. He told me, hey, you should do it. Like right now it's COVID. A lot of people are online. A lot of TikTokers and all that was the time when social media was booming, podcasts, TikTokers. And he's like, right now, OnlyFans is like booming. And I was scared because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I come from a very small family. I'm like, I don't want them to see me like that. Like, and then a small family and a small town, like,
Forget
you're
it. You're
literally like, there's
gonna be photo blasted.
exactly. So then he said, no, yeah, like, do a lot of imply. Like, and what people like about OnlyFans is that you're connecting with them. Because, like you said, on other social media platforms, they're kind of like unreachable. It's hard for like them to open the messages and stuff. And in OnlyFans, it's very accessible because they're like, you have to prioritize that person that's paying for your attention. So it's like, okay. So I started doing it. I liked it. But once I started getting into my degrees, I feel like that's kind of what threw me off of it because I'm like, I did this in my early 20s. I'm getting to another stage of my life. I'm graduating. I'm getting my master's degree. So I'm like, I need to start kind of like shifting my image. That's the reason why I stopped.
How was the money?
It was good. The first month is always going to be the best month. It was 18,000 in 1 month. I was,
18,000.
I was able to build a house. I was able to like
That's
get
a down payment.
really nice. I got really nice chandeliers. I got a tub. I was like, what else do we need for the house? I got money, but yeah, it's
But they
good
were
money.
tasteful though.
Yeah, I did a lot of implied notes, so I never really got the full experience of other women that do like go all out.
What's one bad thing about OnlyFans that you didn't like?
Living in a small town, I
So
feel
more of
like
the shame.
yeah, more of the shame and more of for it getting to my brother, for it getting to my grandfather, for my grandmother. My grandmother, she's a TikToker. She's on social media.
Oh,
Like,
word.
so
What's
she's
your handle?
always like, she's going to be the first one to comment. She's going to be the first one to share.
How old is
She
she?
has like this profile, doesn't even have a picture, I think, but she'll start like spamming comments. She's beautiful, beautiful, and like sharing, and she's like super like that. So she's a young grandma. I think she's like in her 60s, which I travel with her
Oh,
a
okay.
lot. She's the one that actually picks the locations of where we travel.
Wow.
This last trip we did, she's the one that picked Colombia. She's like, I want to go to Colombia. And then we're coming back from the trip, and she's already asking, oh, next year we're gonna go to. I want to go to Brazil. So she's the one that's like, she's the one that picks the
Wow.
locations. Honestly, yeah.
Grandma, wow.
So yeah, I would say that going back to your question, I would say that's like the downfall of it. I feel like it's a lot easier for girls that are like in New York City or in LA that are in bigger cities, and they just, it's just everybody minds their business. Here, nobody minds their business. Everybody minds your business.
But how do you get followers from OnlyFans? Like, how do you
Um,
get
That's
subscribers?
something that I get a lot because a lot of girls they feel like, oh, I'm just gonna open an OnlyFans and I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna make $18,000 in a month. I'm gonna do it. But honestly, you have to have a platform before you open an
You have
OnlyFans.
to have followers on Instagram,
You have to have
and then you
followers.
put the link
And
there.
then you plug the link, and then they're gonna want to be nosy, and they're gonna want to see like the other side of you. Just how they're gonna be nosy with the podcast, they're gonna want to know another side of you. They want to know all sides of you. So you plug in. So I always tell people like, I'm sorry, but grow your platform, and then later on you can open an OnlyFans. You can't open an OnlyFans with 100 followers in your Instagram
Yeah.
because you're gonna
How
get
many
one.
followers do you have on Instagram?
On Instagram, it's 100,000. Mm-hmm. 100,000 and some numbers, because now Instagram, what they're doing is they're taking off profiles that are not being used.
Mm.
So I don't know if you've seen gradually like followers are kind of going down.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen
I
that?
did.
Mm-hmm. So it used to be 111, and I know that because it's 11. But but I saw that it went down, and then I read on the news that Instagram's doing that. But it's good.
I think Facebook too, because they deleted one of my old
Oh, they're
profiles.
like cleaning out all the
Yeah,
profiles
my
and
fake
stuff.
profile.
Yeah, your
That
fake
was my business. That was
profile.
for my business. That's where I stalked you from.
Yeah, that's where the messages.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what Instagram's doing. I've noticed that. So followers are going down, but it's fine because it's genuine followers. So
But like we were talking earlier, and one of the things is you pretty much have to be glued to your phone. You have
that was another thing that I hated about OnlyFans is that you feel more compromised with having to answer because they're paying. So if you don't pay attention to those subscribers, you're gonna lose them. So you have to have interaction with them. And it was like you would get in and it was like more than 100 messages. You would have to be there for like at least 2 hours, 3 hours.
any weird requests.
You're always gonna have like your typical feet pictures, dirty underwears. What else? The weirdest request, it was in the lowriders when I was at the convention center. Somebody paid me to smell my armpit. So
I could smell
I
it
guess
from
it was a
here.
compliment. And then I don't know. I think it's because we were out sweating and stuff.
That's
Because
weird.
we were like outside, so I guess they wanted like to smell your sweat. I think it's a thing. I think that's why people buy like dirty
Was this-
underwears because they want to know every part of you and they want to know how your fluid smells, how your sweat smells.
What ethnicity was this?
He was he was Latino. Yeah, he
Whoa.
was Latino
Oof.
for sure. Latino. I don't know which one specifically, but for sure. Uh huh.
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else. Well, wow.
Somebody you know or what?
No. Like I thought it was like a Caucasian or something, some weirdo.
Nah, it was
Definitely a weirdo.
It was in the lowrider scene. You know,
Okay,
there's
so
like mainly
yeah, see,
Latinos.
that's all Latino. That's right. That's funny. But anything other than that, and what would you tell a girl that's thinking of opening? Obviously, you mentioned they need to already build up their subscribers or like
Yeah.
have followers on.
Build up your followers and get ready to know that it's actually real work. A lot of people think it's like, oh, it's just money. No, you're like clocked in more than a normal person. You're clocked in at all hours. You have to be creative. You have to one up yourself each time because you're like, okay, they already saw this. Okay, they already saw my room. Okay, what can I do? Like I have friends also that they're like, my OnlyFans subscribers are tired of seeing my house. I need to travel to do like content that's more
And there's some that
creative.
they go
Yeah.
vacation and they take.
You have to
They
be
make it a photo shoot out
creative.
there.
You have to be creative. It's a full-time job. You have to be clocked in. You have to be ready to answer messages. There's a form of their like doing video calls and you charge like while you do video calls with them. And it's like what I was telling you about draining your energy battery, like that is draining your energy battery because you have to be like, "Hello, how are you? Good morning." And it's like you're clocked in all the time.
So you have to give that
So
high
that
energy.
is one tip. You have to give that energy. You have to one up yourself. You have to be creative. You have to be clocked in at all times, all hours, and build your platform. I feel like those
Do
are the
you have
five
like a
keys.
certain? Do you have like a certain time frame you have to answer to them?
I mean, I think it has to be no more than 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah. No more than 24 hours. And there is ways that this is how you know men are like so dumb. There is ways of sending a message. Like I'll send you a good morning message and you think it's just for you, but it's actually for everybody.
You
It's just like
auto
a mass.
blasting.
It's just like a mass.
Mass auto blast.
And they think, oh
I
my
thought-
gosh, she's talking to me. But once they start like, that's just like a good morning thing. Once they start diving into an actual conversation, then you can't do that because then it's like too automated. But I've heard AI is taking over like a lot of the OnlyFans models too.
Yeah, for real. My friends send me these stupid videos, and I'm like, I don't even look at them because I'm like, it's probably AI. It's not even a real girl.
Yeah.
If I don't see her in person, like I don't find it attractive or
Yeah.
anything crazy or to follow her, that crap. So what other pointers would you give somebody like a girl that's trying to open up? That would be
I
it.
feel like those are the 5 main key points. Being creative, having to one up yourself, building a platform, knowing that it's real work. A lot of people think it's not real work. Those are the
They just
five
think
keys.
I'm gonna take a picture and make
Yeah.
money.
And having a thick skin because you're going to get people that are going to be sharing the pictures on WhatsApp groups. Those pictures are going to be sent to your family members, to men that you're talking to your husband, to your boyfriend. And honestly, it's going to be hard because it is going to create some conflict and some shame in a way. And you have to have really thick skin for that.
Do you have a moment like that when that happened to
I
you?
did. I did have a sad moment with that when they did this thing on Facebook where they were like, uh, it was like an art. It started off blasting men that were cheating on women, and then I guess men try to like throw it back at women, and they made like these Facebook groups of like just shaming women and putting pictures. And it did get me sad because I was getting a bunch of messages of people, oh, they put you on that page, they put you on that page, and that page was viral. So yeah, it did. Like I
Kind of like
did.
the T app.
Yeah, kind of like the T app in a way. Exactly. Exactly like the T app, but it was like Facebook groups, pages, and stuff. So
What does the future hold for Fatima?
the future holds more degrees, more businesses, more land. Um, I want to have kids because I'm already hitting that biological clock
Time's
that's
ticking.
ticking, ticking. So I feel like I need to get ready for that next stage. I feel like I do have that motherly instinct of me. I do have it.
You practice it on your puppies.
On my dogs. Oh my God. My dogs are the spoiled most. I wanted to bring them today, actually. I was going to ask you. I've never had them. On the next episode, I'll
Next
introduce
episode we'll
them.
bring them.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you have it, folks. That wraps it up. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Obviously a pleasure coming back. We should have more episodes soon, and we'll have a wrap up party coming out shortly. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you
Thank
for
you all.
coming, and we'll talk to you later.